Hello guys, welcome back to this new video. So in this new video, I am going to talk about Over the Wire Wargames Bandit. As I have mentioned in the previous video that upcoming videos will be upon Over the Wire and we are going to solve and learn ethical hacking with me. You guys are going to learn ethical hacking with me using Over the Wire. So basically you guys will thought that what is Over the Wire is a game. It is a game like a structure, but not like other games. It is an organized game with levels. To basically You need to crack passwords at each level to get access to the next level, so that you guys can understand the basic fundamentals of client interface and using Linux commands. For example, this is your client based interface CLI, and if you don't know commands, then you can't run it. Okay, for example, I am giving some commands and there is some output. So if you guys don't know these commands, then kindly watch the previous videos of this series, or you can watch this series also, so that I will give you some basic ideas. Or you can go with ChatGPT or any other YouTube video, or you can watch my video also upon what are the basic Linux commands that everybody should know if you are thinking to become an ethical hacker. So let's start this video without wasting the time. So let's come to level 0 now, and as you already know, it is a game like a structure through which you can understand that how you can use Linux and some learn ethical hacking with this. Not the fully ethical hacking, but at a basic level you can understand many things. Like here you can see the web security, the cryptography, the reverse engineering, binary exploitation, and reverse engineering and all. So let's start the bandit section for now, because I have already said that we are going to finish this first, because the basics are the main thing you need to. If you're learning something, then you need to understand how the things work and what are the basics of that, so that you can go to advanced. So let's start from level 0 now. So here you will get some things like the level of the goal of that level, and here is level 0. In this level you need to use the SSH to connect to this lab. So for connecting the lab you need to use the SSH command. Here you can see the commands you need to solve. So this is the problem you need to solve, and this is the hint you need to use this hint, and here are some reading materials also. So let's go to this reading material first. So if you will go through this, then here you can see a manual page. A manual page, but upon what? A manual page upon SSH. What are the commands? What is it is used for? Okay. So SSH is basically used to connect different machines. Okay. Here you can read it about, like, see. It is a program for logging in into a remote machine for executing commands on any other machine. So we are going to connect this lab. So how to connect the lab using SSH? So let's see this practical. So you need to give this command SSH-P, then the port number 222, then you can write bandit 0 @bandit.labs.over.wire.org. Now you will say, what is this command? So let me explain this command first. In Linux you need to use the tools or whatever commands. You first need to mention which tool or which command you are going to use. So you are going to use SSH. So for logging in into bandit you need to use SSH, and one more thing, SSH is used for connecting machines. So you don't need to confuse like only SSH is used in this thing. SSH is used for connecting machines together and to control from this machine, and the machine will be controlled using SSH. It is like a remote desktop protocol. Okay. So here you can see, if you have logged in, then you can go to level 1. So for login you need to use this. The username is bandit0 and the password is bandit0 for this level. And here is the IP address from which you need to connect, and the port number is 2220. So you need to give the command SSH, then port number, then you need to give the username. Username is bandit0, Here you can see username is bandit0 and then @ and then IP address. Since the lab is based on this, so you don't need to give the IP address. Instead of IP address, you got this bandit.labs.overthewire.org. And when you will press enter, it will ask the password, and the password is bandit0, BANDIT 0, because as you can see here, the password is bandit0. And here you can see I have successfully logged in. If now you will write who am I, then here you can see you are bandit0, but previously it was Nitin. You can see I was in my own system. Now I have connected to bandit. Now I can learn basically the fundamentals of Linux from this bandit. So let's move to level 0 to level 1. So the goal of this level is that the password for the next level is stored in a file called readme, located in the home directory. You need to see the home directory, like is there any file called readme, and use this password to log into bandit1. And one more thing, like after solving each level, you need to log out the SSH session and log in into a new SSH session with new username. At each level, this bandit0 will go from bandit0, bandit1, bandit2, bandit3 and so on. So always after getting the password, you need to change the username. You will learn how you can understand what I am saying in just next few minutes. So whenever you find a password for a level, use SSH port 2220 to log on that level and continue the game. In this level, you need to use commands like ls, listing directories, cd, change directory, cat, it means show the internal text file data. Okay, whatever the text is written. File is used for checking what is the file type. Du, I did not also read about du much. It can give you a summarized device uses of set of files recursive for directory. I don't think it is much useful. Oh. And there is find is much helpful for finding anything. Tip, create a file for notes. Oh, this is the main thing. You need to make a basically you need to make a good file, or you can say a txt file in which you can write the password for each level, because the passwords are not saved automatically in this. You need to write the passwords manually. And in reality also, hackers or any kind of thing, if you found something, then you need to save it in your local system so that it does not get lost whenever you close the system. If you will forget the password, since you can't remember these passwords, you need to write it down so that whenever you come, you can continue from where you left. Otherwise, if you will not go there, I mean if you can't save the password, if you will not save the password, then you will not be able to, if let's say you left from level 6, like you go to somewhere or anything, you close your system, then you need to start from level 0 if you don't know the password of this level. Okay, so kindly make a file and save all the passwords you will find. So we are at level 1 now. So the problem was go to the home directory and then open the cat using the cat command. I need to. So first we will give the ls command, and here you can see a readme file. So how can I access that? Cat readme. As I already told, if you don't know about anything, you can write man and then cat. If you want to know any command, just write man and then cat. Cat means concatenate files and print the standard output. Okay, like it will show the data inside anything. Anything here refers to the text file. And how you can know that this is a text file? You need to give this command, that is this. Okay, file dot slash and then file name is readme. Here you can see it is a ASCII text formatted file, so cat will work here. And there is another command nano readme to edit the file. Here you can see I can edit the file. Here you can see I am deleting all the things. Congratulations. Okay, for getting out, control X. Yes, save. You can save or not also. Press enter. Error, writing operation not permitted. You can't do anything, so control X and then no, and here you are. So basically I hope you guys understood what is over the wire and how it works. Here you can see I got the password. That time. I was just giving you things like how these things work. So let's save the password. I have already saved the password, so I don't need to save. So now let's move to next level. And in Linux, in this command line, how you can copy paste things. For copying things, Control Shift then C, and for pasting, Control Shift and then V. Everything is same, just the thing here is that you can't press directly. If you will press Control plus C directly, it will move to a new line for command, and if you will press V, then nothing will happen. So always use Control Shift C, Control Shift V. Okay, so let's clear the screen first. Control plus L or clear. Okay, Control plus L also do the same thing. It is a shortcut. So we are moving to next level. For next level, you need to first exit, then write SSH, then this, and then here you can see. Let's do one more time. Control L, then SSH, then dash P, then 2220, then bandit. And now what I told you earlier, that if you are going to a new level, then you need to change the username. So here is the username, that is bandit1, and then again the same thing, the same IP address, because just the username is changed, not the IP, not the port number. Connection closed. But why? There was some issue, no problem. So you can paste the password that you got from the previous level. So I was telling, always save the password. Here you can see we came to this level and we need to go from level 1 to level 2. The question for this is the password for the next level is stored in a file called dash, located in the home directory. So first we will check the directory. We are at the bandit1. If we will go ls, then here you can see in the home directory we have a file name that is dash. So for checking what is the file type, we can give the command file dot slash then dash. This is the ASCII text file, so we will use this command cat dash. Now nothing will come because the concatenation can't be happen due to the special symbols used as a file name. If there is a space, if there is a special file name, then you can't use the cat command directly. For that you need to use the cat command like this, cat dot slash then double quotation marks and then the file name, and when you will press enter you will get the password. Not the password, basically whatever that is inside the text file, you can read that data. Now you need to give this command instead of this command. Now you got the password, so let's move to the next level because we don't have anything else to do. Again ssh dash p, then 000, then bandit, then 2, then full command @IP, and then enter, and then password, and then again enter, and we are at the next level, level 2 to level 3. So the question is, the password for the next level is stored in a file called this, located in the home directory. So let's go to the home directory, that is, let's check it, pwd, then ls. We are already in bandit 2 and the ls will give you this. Now if you will try to do again this file name, control shift C, control shift V, then it will not work. Unrecognized option, because there is a space. You can see here a space, you can see here a space, you can see here a space, you can see here dashes, spaces, all. Okay, first let's clear the screen, guys. ls. Now for this again you need to give this command cat dot slash then dash dash, then a back, and then a like this. Now you will press enter and boom, you got the password. So there are different commands, you need to figure it out how. So basically OverTheWire gives you an idea how a hacker should think, because if you don't know this command, then you are not able to crack the password. And let's say there is a vulnerability and the vulnerability can be figured out using this command. Since you don't know the command, you can't do anything. So basically over the wire will give you a proper idea how a hacker should think. So let's copy this and move to the next level. Let's go. Then you will need SSH, SP, then 000, then bandit 3, and then full IP @IP. Then Control Shift V password, and boom, we are at the level 3 to level 4. Now the question is, the password for next level is a hidden file. So for hidden files there is a twist also. Now we are going and in here directory also. There is a directory on the system. Let's see that first. ls, yes, there is a directory in here. So we will go inside that. For changing directory we have a command cd change directory to in here. And if you will press pwd, now you can see we are in home, then bandit 3, then in here. So we will give the ls command. Here you can see nothing is coming. Now you will say why? Since you have read the question, the next level is stored in a hidden file. So for hidden file you need to give this command ls -a. ls is used for listing the files or directories, but since nothing is coming, then you need to give this command ls then -a. -a will provide that all the hidden directories, all the hidden files, you can watch through it. For this you can use this cat, then again slash, then this, because as you can see there is a special thing. Basically the name is a special here again, man. Control Shift C, then Control Shift V, and boom, we got the password. Control Shift C, copy and exit it. There is anything you can easily figure it out, like what are the commands, what are the things. And we are going to the last level, as I think so. For this video, this is the last level, as I think. Yes, level 4 to level 5. So the question is, the password for next level is stored in a human readable file in the in here directory. If your terminal is messed up, try the reset command. Okay. Control L, then ls, then again we need to go to the in here directory because the question says. And if we will see, oh my god, there are lots of files. So for accessing these files you need to first check which file is human readable. So for human readable files you need to use this command, file // and then this, and then file name, that is file 00. So when you will press enter, it will say that is data. This is not a human readable file. The human readable files are ASCII text files or any kind of text file. So you need to check all the files continuously one by one. The which file you will get, that file ASCII text file. Since I know which file is ASCII text file, I can go directly. That is the 7th one. Here you can see the 7th one is the ASCII text. Other all are data which can't be accessed using the cat command. So we will give this command to this file also. And one more thing, always give the same name. If you will not give the same name, that will say that no such file or directory. So always give the same name as given. Okay. Okay, boom, you got the password for next level. So in this video, this was all, because I have told that for level 5, and you can now practice yourself and understand all the basic fundamentals. Then come again and continue this series and we will grow together. So this was all in this video. Let's see you guys in the new video. Bye bye, regards, and have academy.